All right, well, did the seam sealer before, and today going to be doing the lead replacement. Now, everybody has their own way, their own product they want to use for the lead replacement on quarter panels on cars. You either use, a product like All Metal, great product, or you use just any one of a number of fillers that is a body filler that has a fiberglass strand in it. Multiple brands in the world. Pick the one you like. Uh, I've gone with Duraglass, which is it's a filler with fiberglass. Um, just so you know, if you didn't know, all body filler is fiberglass essentially. It's there's You ever wonder when you open up, Bondo, the old name that nobody likes to talk about, and any of the other brands, it kind of smells like fiberglass, doesn't it? Well, that's kind of because that's what it is. It's a fiberglass resin. So this, if you use this stuff, use this or use any other brands that are, a filled filler with, a filler in it, filler with filler in it. It's all the same stuff. Pick what you like, use what you like. So I'm gonna get this mixed up, and it's gonna go in there. Okay, well, start off with, I have already scuffed this up. I need to clean it off, but I've already scuffed this up. Now, a lot of the instructions from many years ago, many decades ago, many lifetimes ago, was the traditional way was you want to scuff this up really good with 80 grit, 60 grit, make sure some good scratches in there. Well, it's not the 1960s anymore. Surprise, surprise. Closer to the, probably closer to the 2060s now. Wow. So if you read the tech sheets on these, you talk to the people the companies that actually make this stuff, they say no, don't scratch the heck out of it. Just treat it like any other filler. Scuff it, clean it, get the dust out, shove it in there, smooth it out, go on with your life. Don't worry about scuffing the heck out of it. And plus, I got enough little knobbies here from welds that I left on purpose sticking out. My hope was that, well, these little things here gives you little places for it to possibly catch on, but we'll see. So like I said, that's done like that. It's got dust on it, so I'm going to clean this off, and we're going to get over to the mixing area. All right, guys, well, in the previous last few seconds that you were just watching, I was putting on the fiberglass infused filler into that little groove there. Well, in the meantime, I just decided I just wanted to go ahead and get this side done and just get it done. So see how it turned out. And as you see, it doesn't look so bad. I'm relatively happy with it. It turned out pretty good. Originally there was actually lead all the way up here. I mean, there was lead spattered all over up here, up in the top here. And that's because when they put these cars together, these sail panels are kind of ripply, just because the way everything all spot welds together. So there will probably be some work in the future to do on this when I start, putting sandable primer on there and see how it turns out. But we'll see how that goes. But like I said, I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. So to get back with the video, we're going to roll the car over. No sense of doing this the hard way. You might as well bring it to you. And remember, when you can flip the car over this way and you're sanding this way, much easier because you don't have anything below you. Well, on the other side, you'd be bumping into this if gravity was pulling that way. So just flip your car over. It makes life so much easier. Now, I did kind of make a mess out of this, and when I put this on, I got it in there where I wanted to, but then I spattered a whole bunch on the outside here where I really don't want it, didn't need it. All I wanted was this area in here, that root area, because I don't want this as a top coating, because this darkness of this will telegraph through into other, through paint and things like that. So you don't want this at the very surface. This is like the reinforcing stuff you put down in the bottom. You get the idea. So what I'm going to do now and yeah, I'm going to be sanding through this primer, but you know what, that's just part of it. Now this one, I can tell you right here, has a huge dip right here, because I know on this car, on this side, there was lead way up into here. There was lead all the way up here in this area here, You know, there was lead up here, there was lead way up here. There's even lead up into the drip channels in most of both of these sides. So, you know, don't be surprised if you have a whole bunch of filler to add in here, because that's just the way these cars were built. So I'm gonna go get the tools ready. We're gonna get to sanding this off and going right through that primer right into bare steel, and that's what they make epoxy primer for. So they make it in factories every day, so you just keep putting it back on there if you have to. All right, well, did a bunch more filling, sanding, and it feels really good. And I also used some of the dry stuff on here to look for highs and lows. The dry stuff I can't just name is just eluding me at the moment, but it actually feels really even. It sanded up pretty nice. So my next step is I will prime this, because I don't know how long it's going to sit like this, and I just don't want it to sit, you know, since, you know, some people have a hard time of not cutting through the primer. Yeah, people don't know what they're doing, but and it's just me doing it. This is not my forte, so I've said that before many times, but I can get it done. I can make it work, and like I said, I'll throw a coat of primer on it, and it'll look like the one on the other side. So it's about all I got for now. And I have another suspension one coming up very, very soon here. I'm working on it at the moment. Be adding some adjustment to the factory control arms. Thanks for watching.